one of my most favorite brands greenwash? Well, that's not okay, it happens. So in this video, let's dig into one of the campaigns that was put out by GotBag and why it was a greenwashing and what they could have done better. Now, GotBag is a pretty phenomenal company. It's based out of Mainz, Germany, and they have been having some record years for several years now. Their estimated annual revenue is 20 million per year. They've expanded now into 3 different markets, including Germany, European Union, US, United States, and also into Asia. So GotBag has taken over the everyday conscious-minded Berliner. If you walk down the streets of Berlin, you're likely to see, at least say, every 5th person is going to have a GotBag, a backpack, or a satchel or something, even luggage. Let's just say that Berliners love GotBag. But let's just say I'm one of those Berliners and I actually own 2 GotBags. And the first GotBag that I ever bought was over 3 years ago as a Christmas gift to myself. I was in the market looking for a laptop bag, and I wanted to find something that was eco-conscious but also very durable and was going to suit my needs. GotBag came up in my research. I loved that it was a Germany-based brand, and I thought, hey, why not? Let's try this. GotBag is working to solve the problem of 10 million tons of plastic waste that goes into our oceans every year. They're taking this plastic waste, and their concept of a company is to upcycle this plastic waste that's going into the ocean into products that you might be using or that you might need, like bags, like satchels, and like luggage and accessories. So with that said, let me pause and introduce myself really quick. So my name is Megan, and I make videos that bring awareness to the market as a force for good movement, and I encourage you as the marketer and the communicator to step into the eco-marketer role. If you're liking this video, I have a lot of great videos coming up about sustainable marketing, greenwashing, and these type of topics, so please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you're enjoying it. So why does GotBag even appeal to me? Let's discuss this question. So I've been a long time GotBag fan for over 3 years. I purchased my first GotBag over 3 years ago as a Christmas gift to myself because I was in the market for a laptop bag. Now, GotBag at the time fit my needs, and I was very enthusiastic that I had found a bag that was durable and that was fitting my needs and my wants within my price range, but also had a sustainable piece to it. So it was an eco brand and it was conscious of its impact. So let's get back into why GotBag was greenwashing. Criticism and accusations of GotBag greenwashing came into light around the summer of 2022. The criticism was that GotBag was advertising their bags as 100% ocean plastic. And the fact is, their backpacks and their bags actually were not made out of 100% ocean plastic. So this misinformation originated from an advertising partner that they had been working with on this specific campaign of pushing around messaging of 100% ocean plastic in their bags. And this information was not verifiable. There was no linked resource, there was no life cycle assessment to actually verify that the whole product was made from 100% ocean plastic. So the claim was misleading, it wasn't verifiable, and it definitely wasn't entirely made of ocean plastic. Now, as of now, I still don't see a life cycle analysis done by GotBag. They do say that they are changing and working on that, but putting that aside, because that's a very important piece for us to actually verify these claims, let's talk about how they actually approached this accusation of greenwashing. So really the phrase that's in question here is this quote, 100% ocean plastic. Also, another quote that they had used was made entirely of ocean plastic. But like I already stated, that wasn't necessarily true. So like, for example, in their backpack roll top, it consisted of only 59% ocean impact plastic. Now, this information was referring specifically to the fabric, but not necessarily the buckles or the zippers or the coatings and foams and inner pieces of the actual backpack. Now, since they have been accused of this greenwashing in the summer of 2022, they have really done a lot of work to reevaluate on how they are presenting their sustainable message. Now, they now do transparently state, at least on their website, that GotBag understands and acknowledges that the products that they produce, depending on the product and which one it is not 100% ocean plastic. So since this campaign launched and greenwashing was noted for the specific campaign in the summer of 2022, GotBag has actually made some internal changes. One of the biggest changes that they have made is they have removed this 100% ocean plastic from their messaging. Instead, they start talking about inbound ocean plastic. Now, they've even trademarked this term and they explain it quite thoroughly on their website. I think this is quite impactful and it's quite transparent. So I believe from this learning incident that they really have taken the effort to change on how they're stating the type of plastics they're using in their product. Now they have a new term that they're using, they've trademarked it. So let's just say that they have taken a lot of time to understand what that actually means. So I want to read you a quick quote from their website on how they identify ocean inbound plastic. So ocean inbound plastic in our classification encompasses plastic waste that has been improperly disposed of due to inadequate waste management systems. This plastic is either already adrift in the ocean or found in coastal ecosystem, posing a risk of entering oceans. Our team intercepts this plastic before it further endangers the environment, particularly marine ecosystems, and threatens vital habitats. Since all plastics are collected manually and are influenced by tides and currents in the region of our cleanup program, the composition of ocean impact plastic varies significantly. Now, there is a lot of research and understanding that this is actually true. We're not able to use all pieces of plastic that are entering the ocean or currently in the ocean. So why would I still buy for them? I already have 2 products. I really like them. Maybe in the future, if I feel so inclined, I might be buying another one. Why do I continue to buy to them even though they went through this greenwashing campaign? Even though they had this greenwashing incident in 2022, I still think GotBag is a really an amazing company. They have done a really amazing thing over the last 5 to 6 years as they've grown their company. They're also Germany based, they're local based, they're a growing company, they're supporting local communities where I am based in Germany, so I have a lot of positive things to say about GotBag, and I would be using their products again. I also think that they are fundamentally still going after an important mission, that they are looking to reduce the entrance of plastic into our oceans. Because as we know, good ocean health is human health. We have less plastic in our oceans and our waterways, impacting our ecosystems and our food supply chains. It also will benefit us in our health and our personal well-being. So my biggest negative about this campaign is actually how the GotBag team responded towards the incident when it was unfolding that summer. Now remember, GotBag was working with a PR agency as their partner on this campaign. They didn't necessarily respond very quickly to the accusations of the greenwashing, and they didn't comment on it, in my view, quick enough. They also didn't come out in a very honest and transparent way and just say, hey, yes, that is greenwashing and that wasn't correct, and we're doing X, Y, and Z to fix it, and we won't be doing it again. I think this was one of the major setbacks of the entire incident, is where they basically sat on their hands for several weeks even, and they probably were waiting for a specific statement from their PR agency. They didn't have a process in line to actually address greenwashing when incidents like this occur. And because of that, I think they really broke trust with their consumer base, because their consumers, they're the people who buy from them, even though that of course they don't want to buy from a a company that's misleading them, but they also recognize that the world isn't perfect and that they're human and they mess up. So I do believe if GotBag had approached that whole situation and saying, hey, we messed up, these are the reasons of what we did and why they were wrong, and these are the ways that we're going to fix it and make it better. That type of honesty and transparency is really going to be important as we move forward in our sustainable campaigns for products and sustainable products. So overall, I still love GotBag. I recommend them to a lot of people, and I would even buy a product in the future if I needed it. So what are the biggest learnings from this campaigns? What can we take away as conscious climate and sustainable communicators? So number one, choose your PR marketing agency wisely. There really is no excuse for an agency of a certain caliber and a team and the ability to have the time to educate and upskill themselves to not understand the current green claims and regulations that are coming out. They should understand what phrases are a no-go on your products or your campaigns, and they should also understand what their latest regulation says and states. Number two, I would highly recommend having a crisis response plan for when greenwashing actually happens within your products and your campaigns. Greenwashing is going to happen. It's even going to happen to the most greatest products and companies, the most intentional, good companies that actually want to do good. Why? Because greenwashing is something that we have to upskill on, we have to understand better, we have to learn better, and it's just a learning curve. There is going to be mistakes along the way. So have a plan for when greenwashing actually happens in your company. How will you respond from a public-facing perspective? So in my overall opinion, I love GotBag, but they didn't respond very well in this 2022 campaign that they actually put together. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways is it's a learning experience. And greenwashing is becoming less and less acceptable. People are better understanding of what it is, and they can identify it and they can snuff it out of the most dingy and darkish corners. I think it's getting much harder to greenwash. Consumers are more educated and aware than ever before. So as you're going into 2025, be aware of what greenwashing is, upskill on it, ask for help, and take the GotBag campaign as a learning opportunity for your own campaign. So I hope you like this video. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for future sustainable marketing videos, and like this video if you found it interesting. Until next time, bye.